Hey guys, I was working on day 4 of building a SaaS with SaasRock, but I realized that I need webhooks for workflow transitions, and this is an enterprise feature. So on this video, I will talk about two things. The first one being that I'm going to start splitting some functionality from the core to the SaasRock Enterprise for SaasRock Enterprise subscribers, and I want to kill two birds with one stone by hosting this new recently created project to Vercel. So if you want to host to Vercel, here are some tips that will help you host with no problems. So the first differentiator for the enterprise from the core will be a workflow feature that will allow you to listen to webhook transitions. So whenever someone changes from state pending to completed, you will be able to, I don't know, send emails or create new rows. As I need on this project, I need to create XML UUIDs whenever an email comes or a workflow state is changed to pending or to processing. So let's get started hosting this application on Vercel. I have this project, which is the SaasRock Enterprise private repo. As you can see here, I have my origin set to this URL and my upstream that grabs the core codebase changes from the SaasRock private repo. And as you can see, if I pull the recent changes, everything is up to date. So in order to one thing, I added this community section at the SaasRock.com website, and the enterprise will be hosted on enterprise.saasrock.com. So on Vercel, you go to vercel.com/new and you select your project and you set your environment variables. So you go to each one of these environment variables and change and add it to Vercel. Of course, this will change to something like, if you're hosting on Supabase, as I am, you will set here your Postgres a connection string, and you will need to add bouncer true. Let me look why this is needed. So here's the Supabase documentation. As you can see here, it tells you that if you're hosting on a serverless environment, you need to use the connection pool connection string. And it looks something like this, but with a different port. And by the way, the thing that you need to add at the end is PG bouncer true, so you don't have errors when connecting to the database. So you will set your server URL, which is in my case, I will use enterprise-saasrock.com, but I will set this on Vercel, not here. So with each environment variable, set this the name and the value. Let me do that. So when you are ready to set your environment variables, you can deploy it. And while this is running, let me tell you one thing. This PG bouncer to true is only for production. So when you're seeding your database, just remove this, and this will be the Postgres SQL, Postgres connection string. So let's wait until this is deployed. Okay, it's done. It took about around 2 minutes, but it got this error. Request to this URL, looking for the translations files. It got an error because I have not set this domain. So you could set this domain if you want to test without a domain, and redeploy to your environment variable that is called server URL. You could use this, or let me see how to assign domains. So here I am on the SaasRock Enterprise project of Vercel, and here on domains, I need to add enterprise-saasrock.com, and I need to add this to Cloudflare. So let me do that. It took me around 1 minute to set on Cloudflare the CNAME record, and another minute to Vercel to assign the domain. This could take up to a day, 24 hours, because this is how it works. But when this is propagated to the whole world, it will show, it won't show the error anymore. So I'll wait until this works. It seems like it's working now, but not on the subdomain, just on the Vercel domain. So this could take a while, but this application uses the same database as SaasRock.com and the same structure. So I will add the enterprise features on this repo, but grabbing all the core features from the core repository. So see you tomorrow to work on this day 4 for the Building a SaaS with SaasRock series. I will customize the edit route for the XMLs. I'll use workflow transitions to update some data of the XMLs, and some other things like the share and tags route, make a comments and see that emails are sent, and using filters by custom or default properties. And yeah, this project is for enterprise subscribers as well. But if you watch the videos carefully, you could implement this at your own pace. Thanks. Oh, one more thing. Whenever you get Prisma related errors like schema differences, you can redeploy your latest commit and uncheck this redeploy with existing build cache. So it will grab the recently new schema